Hey. It's your man Don Peso, man. I'm back with another video, man, for y'all folks. How y'all doing today, man? You know I gotta check up on y'all. Hope y'all doing okay. Is y'all doing okay? Is you doing okay today? Is you doing all right? Decent? Long you doing decent, you know. But my message today is you was meant to be the boss. You was meant to be the boss. Never the co-worker. Never the worker. You was meant to be a boss. You had this business idea for so long, but you never took that step forward just to go grasp it. You never thought it was attainable because you never put that work to attain it. You go the comfortable route. We always go the comfortable route because we got bills to get paid. We got people to take care of. We got to eat, which is reasonable, as you should. But there comes an end to a means. It comes a day where you done had this idea so long where you have to put it into fruition. You've been good at something so long, but you never thought about making it a business, a full-time business. Something you actually love, something you will wake up to and get to it. Don't nobody gotta tell you. You know you in survival mode, not in survival mode where the bills ain't, the money ain't adding up to the bills, cause these jobs ain't paying nothing. Like the money ain't adding up, so you paying all your bills, you paying all your necessities, but you don't got no money left over to spend for yourself, to do what you want, to enjoy life. And that's what we here for, to enjoy life. We're not here to work 30 years just to get a retirement check that ain't worth nothing. You can't do nothing with their retirement check. By the time you get a retirement check, you gonna be tired. You're not gonna be as young and lively as you is right now. So why not take that business you had, that business you dreaming of right now? Cause you think about a business, you seeing everybody else successful in their ventures for something they love to do, something they don't mind doing. Why not you do it? What makes them better than you? They just thought of an idea and they jumped on it. Probably not then, but it came a time where they like, okay, I'm tired of living like I'm living, so I'm about to jump on it. Now I'm about to jump in this water. I can't even swim right now, but the more I jump in this water, the more I'm gonna learn how to swim. And it's gonna come a time where I just gotta jump in anyways. No swimming lessons. I just gotta start moving your legs and feet. You know, when they jump, if you ever took swimming lessons, sometimes they just throw you in the water. Like, figure it out. Just move your arms, just paddle a little bit. Yeah, after a while you get it. You start getting in the motion where, okay, like it's life or death. Because if I don't do this, I'm a drown, and it's over with. So we gotta get that mindset in business where like it's sink or swim. Like, okay, I'm gonna put my foot forward with this, and I'm gonna make the most out of it. I'm gonna see where I can go with it. I'm gonna see what I can do with this. And you probably not gonna see the labors of your fruit so soon, but the more you build up to it, because you took that step and that was really what you were supposed to do. So now you took that step, the universe is gonna take 2 more steps and give you what you want. Cause now you got a product that other people need. And that's the thing. You gotta have a product that people need. You gotta look in the marketplace like, okay, I think I can be in this business right here because I know how to do this and I'm good at it. So the same thing they doing, I can do too. And I can probably elevate faster than they doing. Or if I can't elevate faster than they doing, I can still get my foot in it. I can still elevate enough where I can handle my business, the necessities I need. Then I can spend some money to invest in my business. Now my business just elevating just off the fact that I took the time to elevate it. I took the time to build it up. Because we go to these jobs and we working for somebody else. We making their dream come true. What about your dream? You didn't dream big. What you think is small. You can't do that. Because we live one life. We're not going to resurrect this life. We get this vessel one time. So why not make the most out of this vessel? Why not make the most out of this mind and do what we love? If something come out of it, that's great. But we got to find bitches that we know are paid. Like I said, you got to find stuff that people need. And you got to be that person to supply. Demand and supply. That's what this work life is about. Demand and supply. Person got demand, you got to supply for it. You working all them years, you clocking in for a job that'll replace you as soon as you pass away. As soon as you quit, they got somebody else in your spot. You just a number. But you not a number in your life. Matter of fact, you is a number in your life. You number one. You number one in your life. So make everything you love a number one priority and make your dreams a number one priority to you. Because ain't nobody going to fulfill your dreams for you. You got to be the person to fulfill your dreams. Because you was meant to be the boss in your life. You going to a job, they telling you what to do. You got somebody ahead of you. Your manager, your boss, they ain't even have the person you is. Just think about that. They ain't even have the person you is, but they can dictate how much you get paid. They can dictate your whole life, not your life, your whole work journey. If you get fired, if you get hired on. Nowadays, you fill out applications. You done fill out 100 applications. You ain't heard nothing from none of the applications. You ain't heard from one of the applications. And you just waiting. You trying to get paid $30 an hour. Go from 15 to 30. But they got so many qualifications. Well, like, bro, like, it's people that don't got one of them qualifications get paid way more than that. And how much you get paid an hour shouldn't be a certain number. It should be, you put in more work, you should get paid more. You got somebody on the same line as you, that don't do nothing, they getting paid the same as you. And you putting in all the work at work. Now you complaining about them because they ain't putting in no work, but they still came to the job. They doing what they have to do to get their check. The bare minimum, but they still getting their check. So make your business a priority. Because you will love to do it. You'll wake up every day ready to do it, and you know you turn a profit now. See, when you start making that money, that's when it start getting a little more easier. See, you got to go through a period of time where you just building your business up. Where it's like, okay, I'm going to just take this time. You might have a job then, but you're using your job as a bridge to your business. Like, okay, I'm going to spend this much to get so I can start working on my aspect, my business. So, like, after 9 and 5, you using that 5 to 9 to your advantage. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Using that 5 to 9 to your advantage after your 9 to 5. So now, that 5 to 9 might supplement for that 9 to 5. Now you working 24 hours on your time. And that's what life about. That's why we here for. We're not here to be underneath somebody to tell them, oh, this how much you get paid. The money should be unlimited. You should be working on your time. Because we don't get this time back. We don't get tomorrow back. I mean, we don't get yesterday back. We do not get yesterday back. After yesterday is today. And we got to spend a day to make today better than yesterday. And we got to make today so good that tomorrow gonna be even better. You the boss. You the boss in your life. You the boss. It's time to get paid. Gotta get paid in this age. You know what I'm talking about? Spend your time, work on your business, whatever you love. You gotta invest in it. We invest in everything else that's really not good for us, so why not invest in yourself? That should be the best investment. Invest in yourself. Something that's beneficial. Why can't we do that? We've been so programmed to go to these jobs, but we're not programmed to be self-sufficient. We're not programmed to have our own mind. We got to follow somebody else. And we got to be on their program, but what about your program? You got one. You just ain't fulfilled it yet. And you gonna fulfill it. Because if you watching this video, you got to be the boss. You the boss. You know it. You just scared to take that foot forward, but it got to be a time where you got to go with the fear. You got to bring that fear with you and just start walking. You scared as hell starting that business, and that's okay. It's not going to be perfect at first. You're not going to step into something, even if you know how to do it. You're not going to step into something and be perfect just right off the bat. It takes a gradual process. It takes a process to build that business up. You got to spread the word of your business. You got to promote. Buy ads. Get your business out there. Then once you do that, you got the eyes on you. So now you can showcase how you function. You can showcase your business. You can showcase like, okay, I got the same business as them, but this is what I have to offer. It's me. This is what I can do for you. Because this is what this world about. What you can do for somebody else. And you got the program where like, what I can do, you pay me, it's going to get handled. What you pay houses, you do construction work, you do hair, you sell a program for uplifting, self-improvement. That's what people need. That's what people mind nowadays. You supplying they got demand, you got to supply. You got to supply them what they need. Back in the day, they used to supply all the shit. A fee wanted to hit shit, you just had to go to the dealer. Supply them what they need. That's don't do that now, but that's an example. Like you got to come in this world. You know what you good at, so you got to maximize your strengths to your advantage. And it is in your advantage. Everything in life is in your advantage. Even the bad is your advantage because you learning from mistakes. You got to learn from them losses. You got to have them losses to know how to win. That's why they here for. You got to have them losses to learn how to win. And you gonna win. That business you looking into, you gonna do it. You gonna put that foot forward. You gonna do it, and you gonna be successful at your business. Cause that's what you here for. To invest in yourself, invest in your prospects, the stuff the stuff you can grasp. And it's a lot of knowledge out here. It's a lot of knowledge out here. We was taught to go to school to get this knowledge, but you can go to YouTube. They got so many programs where you can just pay somebody and you can get the knowledge faster than what you would at that school. But you gotta apply that knowledge. It's here, but you can't just hold the knowledge in and say like, okay, I know it. But okay, you know it, but why you not applying it? You get what I'm saying? You almost there. We not meant to be on somebody else's time. You on your time in this life. Cause they ain't gonna care about you. They don't care about what you got going on, but you care about what you got going on. So what you got going on should be able to pay you on your time. It should be some you the head master of, you the boss, you the manager, you the CEO. And that's a good feeling. That's a lot to take on, but why you want a big blessing if you can't handle the big responsibilities that come with that blessing? You might as well stay where you was at. How you gonna dream big, but you only want the small aspects of life? That's not what we here for. We here to make the most out of this. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the most out of what we doing. And that money gonna come in due time. Cause that's what you were supposed to do. That's why it was on your spirit. Why you think that business was been on your mind for so long? Why you think that business been on your mind for so long? That's the universe telling you, like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. I'm waiting for you to take that step. I can only do so much. I can just put it in your mind, but it's up to you as a vessel, as you and your spirit, to know, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm about to go towards. Because a lot of people gonna come out here and tell you how it can't be done. And that's just your environment, because they ain't never did it. But me done peso, I'm gonna tell you how it can be done. I'm gonna tell you why you can do it. I'm gonna tell you why you the boss, you the CEO. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna put you down. You gotta have a circle right here that ain't gonna put you down, that ain't gonna shit on your dreams. Cause they can't dream big. And if they do dream big, they scared to live that life. And you about that life. You gotta be about that life. To go out here and get what's yours. Because everything in life that's good is yours. But you gotta have that mindset to know it is yours. How you gonna have something in your grasp and you scared to grab it? You thinking, oh, what's bad gonna happen? You think what all bad gonna happen with that business? You think, okay, this business ain't gonna be successful, but you put your foot forward in that business, it might be successful. And if you do fail, you had the lessons to learn from. Like I said, how you gonna know how to win without the losses? You scared to start that business, but you have to start it to know how to finish it. You gotta start that business to know, okay, I started right here. Okay, this is where I want to get to, and I gotta take these steps to get to it. I have to take these steps to get to it. Only I can do that. I can have help along the way, but it's up to me, because this is something I started. This is something I dreamed about. I got my own set of dreams. Other people got their own set of dreams. They can't dream what you dream. If they do dream what you dream, they got their own aspects of their dream where it's not like yours. You know what certain aspects you have in your dream that you want to add to your business. You know what type of business you want to do. If somebody else doing the same type of business, they got their own mindset, like, okay, this is my vision. And you got your own vision. So put your vision on a piece of paper. Just write it down. Just write everything you need. Write everything you thinking of. Okay, this is how I want my business. This is what I need to invest in. Okay, I know they do that. I'm about to go get the knowledge from them. Okay, I'm about to pick their brain. See why I need to start it. Because everything has a starting point. Everything has a starting point. You might do YouTube videos. Your YouTube videos might start one way, but the more you do it, everything is repetition. Like, the more you do something, the better you get it. The more you do something, the better you get at it. Cause you built that consistency up for, like, over time, where it's like, okay, I got a good grasp of it now. I done did it so long. Once you do something so long, it's just flow state. Everything is flow state. Your business is gonna be flow state after a while, because you done did it. Like, okay, I know how they want me to do this. Okay, I know how to do this. As soon as somebody come with their problems, you like, okay, I know how to handle that. I know what you need, and you supplying what they need. Now they see how good your business is. They about to go tell other folks, like, oh, hey, you need that? They got that. Now, guess what? Your business building up because word of mouth is a strong thing. You do good business, that's a strong thing. Now your business is about to elevate. Now you go on a national stage, not just your city. This what it's about. You going on a national stage. Then after a national stage, you go worldwide with it. Now this when the real money come in, because you don't want to stay just in one environment. You want to spread it out. You want to have different avenues with your business. Where like, okay, like I can make money over here and I can make money over here on, and sometimes you ain't even gotta be over there and you already making money over there. Then you see how your business just spread out. You making money over there, you right there, you chilling. Then after a while, your business just start making money by itself. You ain't even doing that. You just checking this you. Oh, I just got that deposit, okay. Oh, I got another deposit, okay. You living that life. Because we was meant here to live a good life. All the good aspects of life, you supposed to be living it. Yes, you is. You supposed to be living a good life. You looking at everybody else living their life. You liking their pictures. You sharing their stuff. Why they can't share your stuff? Because you living that same life. You showing the good aspects of your life. You showing, okay, I put in that work. And I got this out of my work. And you can do it too. That should be motivation. You seeing somebody in a high-rise condo, a mansion, driving the best cars, eating the best foods, got the most luxury things in life. And life is more than that, but we in this fleshly realm. And we want that as people. We want to have no worries. We want to have our bills on auto pay. Don't even have to worry about the bills. You just worry about like, okay, how am I to elevate my life some more? How am I to elevate my business? Because once you get to one step, it's going to be devils there, but it's going to be devils where you can handle that. Because you ain't even worried about that. You already faced the big devils. And now you here, now you like, ain't nothing about to knock me off my pivot. Then the more you elevate, it just builds up. It just builds up. The business just builds up. Your life just builds up. The people around you, you got to have the people around you that want to elevate. You can't have, like I said before, they're going to tell you how it can't be done. You can't have them people around you. You can't have them people around you that's telling you how it can't be done, because it can be done. And it's been examples of how it can be done. So you looking at them examples how it can be done, and you want to be the example too. So people around you, they can be like, he did it. I remember when he was right here, now he up there. I remember when she was right there, and now she up there. They remember that. Now you elevated because you took that step of making yourself a boss. You took that step. You made yourself a boss. Can't nobody else make you a boss. Only you can make you a boss. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. All type of business ventures out here. Talk to ChatGPT. Look on YouTube. All type of knowledge out here, but you gotta use that knowledge to your advantage. You have to. And the knowledge just ain't just here to be here. You gotta put in that work. You gotta put in that work, and we here to put in that work. If you need some advice, you can hit me up. Get somebody you know that's successful. Sometimes pay for their time. Pick their brain. We too much in our ego nowadays that we like, bro, like I can make it, but sometimes you have to have help on this journey, and a lot of people will help you. A lot of people will help you on this journey. You just have to have the right people, know the right people. You have to talk to the right people. But have discernment. A lot of snakes out here. So you gotta have discernment, like, okay, I can trust them. I didn't pick them out. Okay, like, this good character right here. So from that point, you know what to do. That point, you have that knowledge to elevate in life. You was never meant to be the co-worker. You was never meant to be the worker. You working so hard for a little bit of gain when you should be working less for a lot of gain. You should be. You should be. People don't be doing nothing, making a lot of money, bro. That should be you. Why is you working so hard? Why they have us working so hard? That's the programming they have us, because somebody got to work. So, but why you got to be the worker? Why you can't be the boss? You scared of that responsibility? If you is, you need to stay that worker. But somebody like me, I want that responsibility. Because that's just the leader in me. That's just the dog in me. Like, I want that responsibility, nigga. I want to have all that weight on my shoulders, man. I done been through enough burns in my life. That ain't no burn to me. That's the right type of burn. That's the right type of stress. We stress ourselves out on stuff that don't matter, but we should be stressing ourselves on stuff that do matter. And that's your business. Whatever you want your business venture, that should be the right type of stress, because you know you in the right direction. You put yourself out there and you gonna do it. And that's all I had to say today. That you the boss. They got that Usher playing in the background, man. Let me go jam out, man.
Hey, NAC, we ain't equal, talking down on the player, but they wait on the sequel. I see the hate, and I'm trying not to have the same fate. At the rate that I'm going, I can be up there with the greats.